Imagine this: you're talking with friends, and everyone remembers something the exact same way, until someone points out that it never actually happened. Suddenly, you start to doubt your own memory. Was it the Berenstain Bears or the Berenstain Bears? Did Curious George ever have a tail? And wait, when did Nelson Mandela actually die? The term for this strange phenomenon is the Mandela Effect, a shared false memory that challenges how we understand both human cognition and the nature of reality itself. It's one of those rare mysteries that sits at the crossroads between psychology, culture, and something far more cosmic. Ever since Fiona Broome coined the term in 2010, thousands of people online have reported bizarre inconsistencies between what they remember and what history records. Some brush it off as a quirk of the brain. Others believe it's evidence that our timelines or even realities have splintered. So, what's really happening here? Are our memories glitching out? Or has something somewhere quietly rewritten reality itself? The story begins with Nelson Mandela himself. Many people, from everyday citizens to scholars, vividly remember seeing news reports of his death while he was still imprisoned. They recall details: televised funerals, mourning crowds, even the reactions of specific world leaders. Yet history is clear. Nelson Mandela was released from prison in 1990, went on to become president of South Africa in 1994, and lived until 2013. For those who were certain he had died decades earlier, this wasn't confusion, it felt like waking up in a different version of Earth. Fiona Broome, a paranormal researcher, noticed she wasn't alone in this memory. She began documenting these shared discrepancies and called it the Mandela Effect. The phrase quickly spread online, giving people a way to name that eerie feeling when reality doesn't line up with memory. Once the term caught fire, examples started flooding in. Many people swear the Monopoly man wears a monocle. He doesn't. In every official version, his face is bare-eyed. Then there's Febreze, which people insist was spelled with two E's, Febreze. It never was. Or the popular cereal many grew up eating people remember Fruit Loops, when the box has always read Fruit Loops. And then there's Star Wars. Generations of fans quote Darth Vader saying, "Luke, I am your father." But if you rewatch the scene, he actually says something slightly different. The same goes for Snow White's queen, who never said, "Mirror, mirror on the wall." The actual line is stranger and less remembered. Each of these examples seems minor, but together they point to something fascinating: that collective false memories don't just exist, they persist. Even when proven wrong, many people continue to feel their version is right, as if reality itself somehow shifted. Cognitive psychologists have long studied how unreliable our memories can be. The brain doesn't store experiences as perfect snapshots, it rebuilds them each time we recall them. This process, called confabulation, fills in gaps with information that makes sense, blending perception, context, and suggestion. Shared false memories emerge through repetition and community. When someone confidently claims they remember something like Mandela's death, others often reconstruct their own memory to align with it. This is related to social confirmation bias, where consistency within a group feels more real than objective evidence. There's also linguistic overlap. Similar sounds or spellings trick the brain into misremembering details. Over time, cultural echo chambers online reinforce and spread these inaccuracies until they become folklore. In other words, our collective memory is editable and we're all unwittingly the editors. Still, some believe there's more at play than psychology. Alternate reality enthusiasts argue that the Mandela Effect could be evidence of parallel universes' timelines splitting or merging, with small inconsistencies as the only trace. According to multiverse theory, countless versions of Earth could coexist, each slightly varied. Maybe, they suggest, we're slipping between them without noticing. Others lean on simulation theory, the idea that our universe is a kind of programmed reality. If the code of our world updates, this could explain the strange glitches people remember. Whether these ideas sound thrilling or far-fetched, they all share a central question: what if reality isn't as fixed as we think? While science typically attributes the Mandela Effect to cognitive error, the persistence of these experiences keeps the metaphysical theories alive. They offer an imaginative, if unsettling, explanation for why so many people swear that history itself has changed. The Mandela Effect exposes something profound about humanity: how fragile and cooperative our understanding of truth really is. It reminds us that memory shapes reality not just individually, but collectively. Every historical narrative, every cultural myth, is the product of countless memories aligning into one version of truth. Whether it reveals a flaw in memory or a hidden truth of the cosmos, the Mandela Effect challenges us to question not just what we remember, but why we remember it that way. It blurs the line between fact and perception, between real and remembered. So, what do you think? Are these shared false memories just tricks of the mind, or are they clues that our world is not as solid as it seems? Drop your theory in the comments below. If you love exploring strange phenomena that make you question what's possible, hit like, subscribe, and join us next time as we unravel another mystery that bends both mind and reality.